So what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about my current training, just a little bit of an update. So I'm currently running a routine called Hybrid Performance, and the focus of this routine is on the 5 lifts. So they are the 3 major powerlifting movements: the bench, the squat and the deadlift, as well as the Olympic lifts, the snatch and the clean and jerk. And really, for me, the snatch and the clean and jerk have played more of a role in recent years, and I really think that they help to keep me mobile, they help to keep me athletic, help to keep me functional, and I really think they're really important for overall strength, mobility, general function, as opposed to just focusing solely on hypertrophy or solely on the 3 major powerlifting movements. And this routine, Hybrid Performance, has been set up by Steffi Cohen, who's the female powerlifting sensation all over their socials, and her partner Hayden, and their company Hybrid Performance. And in many ways this routine has been a savior to me. So I coach people around the world to achieve their fitness goals. That's what I do. However, I found it notoriously difficult to coach myself. I really find I pick routines which make my fatigue go crazy, and I can really understand now why many of the great coaches are actually coached by others. It's nice just to offload some of that stress. And the other way this routine has been a savior to me is because of the training slump and the lack of motivation I had a couple of months ago with my own training. Now, I did a blog post about that training slump, and I will link that below, but right now things are positive. So I'm currently super enjoying training. What I will be doing is making a thorough video about my training slump and going into a little bit further detail, just because I found that I didn't have much help out there, and I couldn't really find much out there. A lot of the stuff was related to being bored with training, and it was really targeted at beginners and beginners just feeling bored, but I couldn't find anything for intermediate to advanced lifters who had been lifting for a decade. You know, what can they do when they're actually they've fallen off the wagon, they've been inconsistent, they've lost the drive, they've lost the motivation. I was going through all of this and I didn't really find much help out there, so I'd like to put out some content which I would have hoped to have seen a couple of months ago. For whatever reason, I just wasn't able to do 70 kilos. I'm going to let this clip run because this was a personal best where I actually managed to do it. So that was a personal best for myself. Just taking it back a little bit to my training slump. So a couple of months ago, I just, for whatever reason, lost the drive, I lost the fire, lost the motivation to train. Training was becoming quite monotonous, quite robotic in a sense. I was following the same routine, pretty much upper body, lower body split for a period of about 4 years. And whilst the exercises changed, I just felt it got really boring, to be honest. So another thing was training routines that I program for myself always are on the high end of the fatigue side. So I would always just kind of trash myself, and I wasn't able to focus on some of the other things I'd like to have focused on. So having a routine that's set up for you, the variety of exercises, the fact that you're actually progressing, there's an end goal. I think it's really, really crucial that you have some variety. It's really crucial that you redefine your goals. But like I said, I will be going into further detail about that on a separate video where I will talk specifically about training slumps and how to get out of them. After losing the drive, I went on an India trip where I lost around about 2 kilos, which is pretty standard. You know, you get stomach viruses, etc. Upon returning to the UK, I even had a further stomach bug, meaning I lost another 3 or 4 kilos here in the UK, which put the total at about 6 kilos or a stone. It meant that even though the desire to lift was back, my strength was actually very low, which was demotivating. So I compare this routine, I describe this routine as a bit of a savior to me because it took away the mental aspect of having to think about training. I log into the portal, I've got a workout that I need to do, I get it done, and my strength is now returning, and I'm currently at around about 90% of what I previously was before India, before the training slump, which was the strongest I've ever been, the most muscular I've ever been. My body weight pre-India was around about 79-80 kilos. Currently I'm around about 77, so I'm almost back, and I'm going to let this clip run because this is the first time I squatted 140 kilos since being back. So this to me was a great test of where my strength levels are currently at. Just to put that into a little bit of context, pre-India, the strongest I've ever been, the best I've ever achieved on 140 kilos high bar is 9 reps. And that was a set of 4. I had to do 3 sets of 4 on this day. However, this was after snatches, after hang snatches, and also after clean pulls. So my legs were absolutely trashed, and it was actually a bad day for squatting. I didn't feel very mobile. I didn't feel very good on the squat. However, I still managed to get out 4 reps at probably an RPE of 8 or 9, which I thought was fantastic. So it was a great workout. My strength is back. And I'd also have to put some of my strength and feeling great again down to my morning routine. So post-workout, myself and the wife go out for a walk. We get some fresh air. And I'm placing an extra focus on recovery. So right now I'm in a great place. My strength is returning. My size is returning. My weight is almost back to where it was, and I'm feeling generally great about training, which I couldn't say a couple of months ago. So what I will be doing is making a further video about the training slump and how you can get yourself out of a training slump via various different means. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.